Okay, I'm making a short video here on doing research online in case you haven't done this yet. For the research paper that I'd like you to do, I want you to specifically focus on sources that are peer review articles. And in this case, for this paper, I do not want you to be retrieving information from books because, of course, we can't get to those resources in the library. So we're just going to, and also I want you to be looking at work that's very focused and kind of a smaller work. So I want you to focus on the peer review literature that's published in article form. So if you haven't done this before, you may want to start here with Google Scholar. This is a good I find this to be a really powerful search engine. If you have other search engines you want to use, if you've worked in JSTOR or some other search engine, that's fine. I find I get more results usually in Google Scholar, but sometimes the results are a little bit different. Okay, so if you've decided on a topic, that's, you want to go into this with some ideas for topics. I am just going to show you what this might be like. So for example, if you were thinking of domestication of chickens, which I'm sure you were. Okay, so domestication of chicken. This is going to, of course, give you a lot of genetic stuff. For the purposes of this zooarchaeology class, please don't go into the genetic literature. That's a whole different literature, and some of it comes out of paleogenetics, but a lot of it is modern genetic modeling of domestication events in the past. So just as a side note, stay out of the genetic literature and stay in, focused on the zooarchaeological bone analysis literature for the most part. Okay, so here, for example, is early Holocene chicken domestication in northern China. This is published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, which is a good peer review source. It's here, down here are some useful features. So you can see that this has been cited by 94 other authors since 2014, which is not a bad citation rate for this. That's another really handy feature in Google. So you can see some of these have very high citation rates, and that's a mark of how important the paper has been to other scientists. Okay, this is a journal publication. Nature is a journal publication. I think you can, I'm in articles right now. So you might come up with something that's a book here. If you do, just kind of go on to something else. Okay, so once you find an article that's of interest to you, you are going to probably be blocked from actually obtaining the article directly. This one happens to be free from the publisher, so this would be open access. But if you're just doing a Google search, you're likely to hit some roadblocks right away. Let's see. So for example, let me just do something a little more. These are a lot of PDFs. Let's do zooarchaeology. Pigs, why not? Okay. All right, so here's zooarchaeological applications quantifying the cranial shape differences in boar and domestic pigs. Cool. This is Elsevier, and you can, if you click right on the article itself, you likely will be able to get the abstract, which is useful, so you can read that before and figure out whether or not the article is really going to be of interest. Let me see if it's going to. Wow, I have no idea why it actually let me do that. Most of the time it'll block that. So if it actually lets you download it, then that's great. If it doesn't, all you need to do is copy the title and take that over to the library's website and drop it into a search in the library and pick it up that way. Often this is the portal for picking up things that have a paywall in front of them. So for this paper, definitely do not pay for any article that you're going to use for this research. You should be able to get it either directly through the library's subscription, or you'll put in an ILL digital request and they'll get it to you within a few days. Okay, so that's all I wanted to go over in this particular segment, how to look up articles.